Tonight, about 15 counties, including multiple areas of San Joaquin, Stanislaus, and Colusa counties, are facing possible PG&E power shutoffs as fire officials prepare for any fire risks linked to weather conditions.
Yeah, starting tomorrow, one of the areas that may be most impacted includes the city of Tracy. ABC 10's Roxanne Elias has a closer look.
Chris and Laura, what you see behind me is known as the Parr Estates, which is located in Tracy. Some of the neighbors in this community say they were already made aware of the PG&E possible shutoffs through text, but there are others who say they just found out today when we knocked on their door.
We're not aware. I'm glad you stopped by. We have not received any notification.
It was news to Victoria Geibig that PG&E could shut off power to her home in Tracy starting on Thursday and going into the weekend. She lives in the same neighborhood where the Corral fire burned more than 14,000 acres last year, including this home that burned to the ground. Right now, there is concern over the power grid and downed power lines causing fires in the same area. The main contributors are high winds and low humidity.
Right now, the meteorologists that we have looking at that do see some problematic wind speeds in some areas that have high potential for fire risk. And so we're going to continue to monitor that through tomorrow.
The spokesperson for PG&E says they have already reached out to more than 9,500 of its customers about possibly de-energizing power lines. Just under 1,000 of those customers are in San Joaquin County. But the fire chief with the San Joaquin County Fire Authority, also known as Tracy Fire, says they're prepared to go into a higher state of readiness.
We do forecasting also. We see weather events coming. We see that there's going to be a big wind event tomorrow. So we'll staff up our fire agencies. We'll put additional fire engines in service tomorrow. When we do respond to emergencies, we'll respond with additional resources.
The fire chief says they also plan to patrol some of the areas of high concern. He recommends that residents prepare if they need to be without power for several days.
Be extra careful with mowing and doing things that could create sparks and driving in your cars in dry areas, and just be extra prudent when it comes to fire safety during these conditions.
And although Geibig says she's already stressed out about where they can relocate if they lose power, she says she understands why the precautions are being taken.
When we heard that knock on the door saying you have to leave and you have to leave now, and again, it's gathering the livestock, gathering the domesticated animals, every member of the family, making sure we have our necessary medications for anybody that's ill, and then of course the air quality when we came back.
The spokesman with PG&E says they are hoping to officially notify customers of the shutoffs sometime on Thursday, either through text, email, or phone call. I'm in Tracy. Roxanne Elias, ABC 10.